Welcome to toy-polloi.
Hello and welcome to another video from toy-polloi. Now you may remember a few months back I was working on a vintage Action Man Bullet Man restoration, and I had a very nice donation from Simon Rose, who sent me a box of Action Man bits including a couple of pieces that I needed to complete that Action Man restoration. And in that he included a very lovely boxed Action Man Space Ranger figure, which was just a very kind thing to send over because it was something that I'd remembered having as a kid, and it really is a sort of a joyous item, and it's on a prime display here in my collection at toy-polloi. Well, Simon got back in touch to say that he had another thing he wanted to send over to me that wasn't complete, but it was something that I'd mentioned in that video, that it was another sort of childhood memory of mine, and he had it sort of lying around and he wanted to donate it as well as a sort of future project. And that box has just arrived, as you can see it here. So today I'm going to open that up and I'll show you what it is and see what sort of pieces are missing and what I've got to find to get it all complete. But first up, we need to open up this big box. As you can see, it's just a little bit too big for my desk here, so I'm just going to quickly open this up and we'll pull all the parts out and then take a look inside, and I'll show you what it is, and you can see why it was a sort of a prime childhood memory of mine and something that I wanted to get back into my collection. So let's get this box open. Right, I'm opening this the wrong way up just so that you can sort of see inside it, and we'll see what it is as it comes out. There is a letter there. Let me just move that out of the way in case it has some people's addresses on. It does. I will read this to you. So it says, "Hi Dave, came across this solar hurricane in a charity shop when they were still open and thought it might be an interesting project for your channel, as you mentioned in an earlier video that you've always wanted one." And I had. That was the item that I had as a child, but sadly it's long gone. I've included some plastic art and clear polycarbonate in case you are having issues getting supplies. I also include 2x jet pods from the Space Speeder, as the ejectable rocket pods are proving difficult to source, but the ejector pins can be made from your old friend Lego included. Please also find some silver fabric for the Space Ranger belts and a couple of plastic mouldings as an option if you wish to try scratch building the pods. Blimey, it's a full package of bits. It's a whole project in a box. Many thanks for the shout out in part 3 of your Bullet Man video. Fame at last. Well, there you go. Thanks again, Simon. That was you helped greatly on that project. So let's see what this one is in here. I'm going to open this up and we'll carefully pull out what's in there. So as you can see, here we have, this is the solar hurricane. This is a toy I had as a child. So let's pull all these pieces out. I'll move everything to one side and you can see what it is. So hang on one second while I get this out. Now those of you who collect the $6 Million Man may recognise this because it is actually just a recasting of the $6 Million Man bionic mission vehicle or special mission vehicle that was produced for that toy line. Palitoy just took that mould, recast it in some different colours and made it for the Action Man. And you can see even some of the boots that the figures wear. This is one of my figures inside. You can see are these same boots and gloves that the Steve Austin would have worn in the $6 Million Man. But it's just a lovely toy and something I haven't had, as I say, since I was a child. Now, as Simon said, there are a few issues with it, but they all look like they are sort of fixable to me. It's missing the little nose cone. There should be a nose cone that attaches to the front there. And also there are supposed to be these sort of fire out ejectable pods on the side. But as Simon mentioned, he's given me some of these, which are from another of the Action Man space vehicles, and they certainly can be modified to fit inside there. And as he says, he's actually given me some Lego, which fits quite nicely in that. I would have also thought something like the Connect rods may work as well, but those do fit remarkably well. So if I get those fitted in place, you can say they fire out. I think that will be a perfectly good sort of way of fixing it. It's also missing all of its stickers, but Simon's very kindly included a full set of those. Now these come from the Action Man HQ website. I've actually seen those before. So yeah, there's a full set of stickers here to go on it, and a copy of the instructions so I can see what I'm supposed to do. I think this is going to be an incredibly fun project because this is something I did have as a kid and I really am looking forward to getting working again and sort of getting displayable. He says it does work as well. There's a bit of electronics inside with a light on the front, and if you press the button here it makes this awful noise. I remember my parents getting quite annoyed with this noise, so let's just try it now. Yeah, as you can see, that's enough to drive any parent a little bit mad. So yeah, this is going to be a sort of a fun future project for me. I think there's a few areas to fix. So these wings don't hold on properly. There's some bits broken on those. The cockpit cover has the plastic snap there, but again, that's pretty standard. All of these things tend to break over time, so we can make a replacement for that. It's going to be something very fun to work on. Simon also included some very nice things. He's included some of these Wham original sweets. These are sour crystals. That's a nice retro little packet of sweets, so I'm going to enjoy those later. And a sort of late issue, this is one of the helicopter pilot's outfits, and some gloves as well for the Space Ranger, because the Space Ranger came with two types of gloves, the plastic ones I've got here and these silver ones. And there was one final thing in the box which you'll be seeing in the sort of coming weeks, or maybe even before this. It depends when I get my video schedule. I am restoring a vintage Kenner large 12-inch Chewbacca, making a bandolier for him, and Simon very kindly included this Chewbacca, which is one of the Hasbro ones. I'm not quite sure what year this is from. 96, so you can see there this has a bowcaster and belt and stuff, but you'll be seeing me restoring the Kenner version at some point along the line. But very nice. It's a nice little figure to have. So yeah, massive thank you to Simon, and what an amazing thing to find in a charity shop. I haven't found something this good for a long time, so he's very lucky to have found this, and thanks for sending it down to me to have a go at restoring and fixing. It's going to be great fun, and it's something I've wanted to have for a long time to get back in my collection. I just remember having so much fun with this as a child. It's fantastic. So there you go, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, then hit the subscribe button, tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching toy-polloi. Subscribe for more great videos. You can also follow toy-polloi on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.